Hello everybody, I'm Craig and I wanted to talk today about how to get the scores from Practiscore while you're shooting a match. At least one of my matches, or matches I'm doing the scoring for. I allow people to get onto our wireless network and then onto the actual application, and you can pull down your scores while you're shooting the match. The reason I do that is because at the end of the match I want to say the scores are final, and you've had a chance, or should have had a chance, to look at your scores on your phone, and speeds up the end of process thing. Plus, I don't have to go back in a few days later and make some changes. I will sometimes, but it's just what it is. So anyhow, the major tasks that you have to do is do the network and then do the application. So before you come out, I'd like you to go ahead and load the application onto your phone. And the way you do that is you go into your Play Store on these devices. I don't have an Apple device, otherwise I do that. So you go down to Play Store here, click that one time, and then up here in the search box you type in the word Practiscore. Obviously I've already typed it in, and then select Practiscore, and I've already downloaded it, so go ahead and install it. It'll go through a download process, and then go ahead and install it, and it will come up. La da 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 da. Once it's up, then you can do an open it up. This first blob of stuff that you hear, don't worry about that. Go down and allow everything to happen to the device's location while using the app, and allow Practiscore to access photos and say that allow. You don't really have to, but I always do just to make it easy. So at this point, you've got the application loaded on your phone. Now, when you go to the range, let's see, we get out of this thing here. When you go to the range, we'll go to, okay, there we go. When you go to the range, you want to swipe down from the top, and you want to hit the Kansas State flower, that little flower thing up there, and then you want to do the connections, and you'll want to go to Wi-Fi, and you'll want to make sure that you're connected to the Wi-Fi network called Practiscore. It does not have internet capability. It is just a private network between our little Kindle devices and all of our little friends. So anyhow, you hit Practiscore, it'll come up, it'll ask you for a password, and the password is Practiscore1, lowercase, Practiscore1, and then you hit connect, and it'll go ahead and connect up. Trying to connect. And a message comes up that says internet may not be available, and you say keep Wi-Fi connection. I see it didn't display on my thing here. Now you can go back to your main page, and you'll see that there is a Practiscore application there. You'll go ahead and bring the application up. Now remember, you're connected to the Practiscore application at the range, and one of the things that you'll do is something called sync devices. So that's right down here where it says sync devices. You'll hit it. Those may have been left over from a previous connection or a previous session that I had connected. So I'm going to say clear them, and then I'm going to have it refresh and go back and find out what devices are on this network. And I think everything should be working pretty good. Yep, here we go. So if you're at the Free State Precision Shooter match, what you'll do is you'll select that there. You'll say Profile selected. It'll bring down the match, and what happens is that I have the master one, and I'm constantly pulling the other devices and pulling all their scores and shooter information in from that. So you say apply change, and you're going into my device and pulling data from it. So you say apply changes for information, and then apply 206 new scores. Then you go back to the very front page of Practiscore, the application on your phone, and you'll say view results. You hit view results. You can look at each individual stage if you'd like, or you can go up here and look at match scores, which has the results for everything. And I do combined, and you look at it, and you can make it bigger like this here, and you can see who's in whatever place. One thing you might want to check is your shooter number. Make sure I spelled your name right. And if you have an argument with the scores or don't really like them or whatever, you can always pay me off. I mean, no. Let's see, you can always take a look at them. Let's go down here. Let's say, what's this one here? It's even got the other stages that are on and everything. Barrel of Fun. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll do combined for that. And it'll have all the, if you have any questions or any problems with them or say something isn't right, go ahead and tell your scorekeeper about that, and you guys in your squad can work that out, whatever's right for you. And yeah, that's all there is to it. When you're done, what you'll do is go back and let's say in half an hour or something like that, you want to look again, bring your application up, go to sync devices, pull it back in from your device, pull from selected device. If there's any changes, it'll go ahead and make the changes and show them to you. And then you go through the same process of looking at the results. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you're with the pin blasters, just want to check something here. Boom, you're good. If you're with the pin blasters, what you do is you go to sync devices, and so you clear that. You go to refresh up here and pull them all in. Come on, pin blasters. There we go. So Midwest Pin and Steel Blasters, select that one. Pull that match in. It's got a bunch of people too and all kinds of scores. So you apply the changes to the match, then you apply the scores to it, and it does it just that fast. It's very fast. Go back to view results, and the pin blasters, we pay money back based on stages. So let's say you wanted to look at the pistol stage. So then we go to and we hit combined, and we'll kind of expand that a little bit so you can kind of see who is in what place. If you have a question or problem with your times, you can actually go ahead and see which string you had a problem with, or where the dark ones are the highest ones that we throw out. You shoot it 5 times, throw out the worst time, and then it averages your scores or totals them, and then that's your total time. Okay, so anyhow, that's all there is to it. So if you're at a match, the 2 key things, the takeaways are be sure and connect to the private network, Practiscore, and then be sure to bring up the app, Practiscore, and then pull from the various master devices. You don't need to pull from the others. You'll see the other devices out there, but look for the master one. So anyhow, that's about it. If you have any questions or problems, see me at the match. I'm always giving people classes on how to do this, but it's real easy. So I hope you have a good time. Catch you later. Bye-bye.